So I got cut off before because the YouTube recorder for some reason defaults to 15 seconds, which is ludicrous. But I wanted to finish slandering the Soka Gakkai because it deserves it. So as long as you toe the line by following the ridiculous amount of invisible rules that the organization has, I destroyed my Gohonzon several times. I had meltdowns, really bad ones. I destroyed a bunch of stuff that I had. I had problems. I'm probably on the spectrum. I probably have brain damage after I got thrown in jail and swatted and gang stalked by my harasser and by the neighbors who listened to him, all because I wouldn't have sex with a really mean person, and nobody in the Soka Gakkai would support me. Oh, we're chanting for you. Oh, really, were you? First of all, I doubt you were chanting for me, and second of all, you withdrew all your support from me because I wouldn't be a good little boy in your rules. What does that make the Soka Gakkai? What does that say about Namyo Renge Kyo? Well, it says that you guys don't follow the spirit of Nichiren, who based his practice of chanting on a bunch of different Buddhist and non-Buddhist texts, including the Lotus Sutra, and which is another lie they tell you. Oh, we only followed the Lotus Sutra. Really? How many of your members actually own a copy of the Lotus Sutra and have actually read it? And what other books do you guys follow besides the Lotus Sutra? Oh wait, let me tell you. A bunch of expensive books from the Soka Gakkai that poor people buy. What else do poor people do? They give a lot of money. They give hundreds of billions of dollars and free support for a church, but they can't be bothered to help their members out. They don't really help each other. They chant for each other. There's no difference between that and Scientology. Scientology is a little more mean and cruel. Christianity has fake spirituality in the form of pedophilia and child abuse, and a bunch of contradictory teachings written by a bunch of different people who follow a person who never existed, Jesus Christ, who is a fictional person. So, and besides, most Christians don't act like Christ. They don't follow the fictional teachings of that fictional person. They don't even ascribe to those any more than followers of Nichiren Buddhism act like Nichiren or follow the actual writings of Nichiren. They follow an abstracted version of a commercialized called the Soka Gakkai, just like Roman Catholics worship a highly rich organization based in Rome, which has its own government, which gets away with pedophilia and murder, literal and figuratively. And so then what do? They put down Islam, which is, okay, there's some parts of Islam, there are some people in Islam who have their own version of it, which is pretty bad in the Middle East. And that's not all of Islam any more than bad people in Soka Gakkai are all of Soka Gakkai, any more than the bad people in Christendom are all of Christendom. Really, intellectually, you just have to be free of religion in general, because it's dangerous, cruel, mean, and nasty, and it doesn't really help people that need help. It doesn't really, none of those organizations, none of those followers really have compassion. They don't really help people. They don't really do what they're supposed to. They're all subverted by narcissism and narcissists. You know what narcissists do? They start cults that persecute and destroy people's lives. They destroy the lives of believers and non-believers. They use believers to destroy non-believers, and then they destroy their believers. That's what all institutions do. It's what corporations do. I used to like Apple computer. What did Apple do for me? Well, I got a pretty functional computer for a number of years. And then I didn't. And now what's Apple doing? Apple's following Donald Trump. Good job, Apple. You guys done fucked up